In just under 2 hours, the World Cup quarterfinals will begin. And so far, this tournament, it has been full of shocking wins, some major upsets. We have underdogs like England, Russia, and Sweden still in it to win, while the European powerhouses, Spain, Germany, Portugal, they're all out. Joining us for more is TSN Radio World Cup host Gareth Wheeler. Good to have you here. Been so much fun to talk about this tournament of all things. Let's set up the matches for today. You have Uruguay versus France and Brazil versus Belgium. What can we expect from these matchups?
It should be a great day of World Cup football. Honestly, 2 days off, but this is a way to get right back into it because this is the most difficult side of the draw. All four of these teams, legitimate contenders to go on and win the World Cup. We might as well start off with the early match, France and Uruguay. France really came to life in their last game. It was one of the most thrilling matches of the entire tournament, a 4-3 victory over Lionel Messi and Argentina. This team has a good mix of youth and experience. This player right here, 19-year-old Kylian Mbappe, so fast he became the second teenager to score 2 goals in a game in a World Cup knockout match. The other, Pele. So he's in pretty elite category right there.
And he's just 19.
Just 19. Like, when I think about what I was doing as a teenager, I feel like a complete failure now. But France ticks all the boxes, really. I called them to win the World Cup months ago. Uruguay has been a very good story as well, but they're likely without their top striker, Edinson Cavani, for today's match. He did his hamstring. He scored the last 3 goals for the country. So it's going to be a monumental task for the Uruguayans, a team that as recent as 2010 became 4th in the World Cup to really get the job done against a powerhouse France side.
Typically, when you think of Brazil, you think of people that will power through, but you say they're going to have to prove themselves in today's match.
I think so. They've been on an incredible run. They haven't lost a game in their last 15. Arguably the best defensive team in the tournament, which doesn't make much sense when you think of Brazil. You think of flair. You think of players like Neymar, either scoring goals or rolling all over the field. They play Belgium today, and here's Neymar right here. He's been in the spotlight for the good and bad reasons in this tournament.
His handling skills are unreal.
He is such a burst of pace to him. He's 26 years old. He's already scored 57 goals for his country, which is remarkable. But unfortunately, this tournament, he's just as well known for rolling around on the ground as he has been for scoring goals. A Swiss company did a study and determined that he was on the field rolling around in agony for 14 minutes this World Cup.
Oh, my word.
Yeah, not a great look, but if they win today, none of that will matter. But I think Belgium's a team that can test Brazil here, and I expect this to be the best match of the quarterfinal rounds.
Okay, England versus Sweden. Both of these teams came in as underdogs.
Yes.
How do they fare up today?
Well, I'm sure you heard, Emery, but football's coming home. The English are going crazy because finally they won a penalty shootout. In 3 previous tries at a World Cup in a shootout, they'd never gone on to win it. So the fact that they got past Colombia in dramatic fashion, it's galvanized the country. But Sweden, arguably the best defensive team in the competition. You remember World Cup qualifying, they eliminated the Netherlands.
Yes.
They got past Italy in 2 games, and they ended up winning a group featuring Germany and Mexico. So they're kind of playing up that underdog tag. The English are mighty confident heading into this, but these are 2 familiar foes playing a very similar style. So all bets are off. But if you ask the English right now, I mean, the World Cup's coming back to England.
Unbelievable. Quickly, your favorite moment of this incredible tournament so far?
I'm a romantic in these types of ways. So when a country of 340,000 people in Iceland make their World Cup debut, and not only against any country, but Argentina and arguably the best player in the world in Lionel Messi, and to draw them 1-1 when their goalkeeper saves a penalty from Messi, and he's a part-time filmmaker, and their head coach is a dentist. Like, I love these types of stories, and that was such a great way to start this tournament.
You and I are tracking the same way on this. I'm enjoying your coverage so far. Thanks for being with us this morning.